Here we go. We're back in the same spot we kicked off Spring Thunder last year, ready for a brand new year.
Having deja vu, man.
I'm telling you.
It's hard to believe a whole year's already passed. And
I'm ready to go, man.
Do I need to remind you the season's not for another couple weeks?
I'm getting everything tested
good.
out. We're going to shoot the guns today, and after this first episode, we're going to actually kind of relive a few moments of lessons learned, and
plenty of those.
You know, some successful, some not. You know, my dad used to always tell me every time you go to the woods, make sure you're successful. It took me a long time to figure out that he wasn't talking about just bringing something back home. So I think, you know, when you're successful, some of the best times is actually learning how to get one up on a turkey or one up on a deer the next time you go out.
That's
so
exactly right.
We're going to actually try to take a look back. And one that's lived with me as far as a hard lesson learned is probably one of the hardest lessons I've learned. It took 6 hours to get through my head to get where a turkey wants to be. On this scenario, me and Greg Thompson had this turkey roosted. We were excited about the next morning, had a setup plan in our mind, what we thought the terrain looked like, and really we got in there and got set up, and it was a lot thicker from where we were on this field edge to actually where the turkey was roosted.
We've been on this turkey right now we're 10 minutes shy of being on it for 5 hours. Mama said there'd be days like this, but not 3 weeks worth. There's our setup right there is where we've been. Past 5 hours. We're gonna make a loop, try to get it all the way around him. We just moved around here. Made a big loop on this turkey. There's an area of the field behind us. A few scratchings in here, a lot cleaner in here. They just gobbled at me.
Regardless if it was a Jake or not, the strategy worked. We came in the back door and got where these turkeys wanted to go. As soon as we sat down, we could tell there was fresh scratches in there, so it worked out textbook.
We left the truck at 5:28 this morning. It is right now 11:26. We have spent 6 hours on a gobbling Jake.
All right, here we go.
Smoked it.
Yes, sir.
That's good.
Dead turkey.
Yep. All right. Fire in the hole.
Good shots. Yours was a lot more pellets.
What a
Man,
great target
look
you
at
got,
that. You
man.
talk about just, that's rednecked up.
Yeah.
That doesn't scream Georgia.
Yeah, thank you, Remington, for the box.
Which, I hate to say this, but that target kind of reminds me of our buddy two-chain Greg Thompson.
Yeah.
No, the redneck of the South. He had we had a good learning lesson in that hunt of his in Texas last year. We actually drove all night to get to Texas, and it was Greg Thompson. He was up on the gun, so I was filming him, and we got there the first day we got there, and these turkeys were roosted up on this little draw, this little watershed, this old creek, old wet weather pond, and we had a feeling that afternoon they were going to be coming back. The last few hours of daylight, we went in there and set up and just let it play out for a couple hours, and lo and behold, turkeys started gobbling, and they were kind of gravitating towards us, and the rest is history. It was all on Greg's plate then.
I was looking right in the sun. I mean, I ain't making excuses, but I just couldn't get on him good.
We knew the common denominator was that roost, and turkeys were coming back to that old drainage. So it didn't work out as far as carrying a turkey out, but we did, like I said, we paid attention to what the information we had, and we got the turkeys in range, and just Greg didn't connect.
You gotta be kidding me, man. I'm sick. I'm sick. I think I'm gonna throw up. It worked.
Luckily in Texas, you got those roosts.
Yeah.
You know, there's only so many places them turkeys can roost, and we figured out where they were coming back to. And Greg, Yeah, Greg pulled a Greg.
Well, and I had a similar hunt too here in Georgia off our place. The weather was a lot like it was today, and just kind of proves never give up. You never know when that opportunity is going to present itself. You know, this hunt right here, the birds just weren't gobbling. You know, we know there are birds on the property, and we had been by this particular field a few times, but never saw a turkey. And then right around 11 o'clock in the afternoon, this bird was by himself, used the terrain to our advantage, you know, closed the distance, and once he got a glimpse of that decoy, he just came on a string right into us. Got him? Yes! Yes! Oh, what a beautiful Georgia bird right here. Hey, look at the hooks on him. Look at the hook on that turkey. Good spurs right there. We got this turkey out. When I saw he was by himself, I was like, man, I felt like we got a good chance with this one. And I'm just so thankful to finally get it done here in Georgia.
I'm gonna say both those are good.
Yeah.
That's number 9s and number 5s. But
Between both of them, we're killing birds.
oh yes, sir. This is at 20 yards, so I'm glad I didn't have something this tight last year on that turkey that kind of almost got away from us. He was 5 steps.
That was my favorite hunt of Spring Thunder last year.
We knew these turkeys had been pressured. It was private property, but there's about 20 members on this club. So this turkey was right off the road. And I know just from talking to some of the members that this turkey had been hunted. So he was call shy. And I think any turkey's killable. It's just a matter of what strategy you put in on them to try to get them in shotgun range. But this turkey would not gobble to a call. We got on him right off the roost. He gobbled good, called to him, he shut up. We waited about an hour and he got back going. We decided that me and Daniel said, look, we're not gonna make a call. We're just gonna ease in there and just let it, if he keeps gobbling, just use the terrain, got within position to where we could just get a physical view of him, and ended up, we showed him the decoy and he broke and come right to us.
I can just see the tip of his head. There, Daniel, here he comes, right here, straight that way, right here, he's coming. I'm gonna probably have to just throw the decoy down and kill him. Here he comes, Daniel, left, 40 yards. You don't see him. Talk to me. Okay. Tell me when. Ah. Daniel. Almost got attacked. He wasn't 5 steps. He was right here. It's been a long time coming.
Good to go. Don't forget to cut that scope off though.
Yeah. And I think you'd agree. I've been really impressed how these V3 Field Pros have performed today.
Oh man, no doubt.
Straight out of the box. And we didn't have to make any adjustments, accurate all the way out to 40 yards.
Yeah, you were debeaking them.
Yeah, so
I can promise you.
I'm impressed, man. And this timber pattern on here looks really good too. I'm excited to wear this pattern. You know, first year we're going to be able to turkey hunt in it.
Yes, sir.
So hopefully we're going to have some success here.
And you know, looking back on some of these hunts, obviously we've learned a lot of lessons from last year, and successful hunts we had, and some that, you know, we didn't take a turkey home. But it seems like on your good hunts that are successful, the ones to me that hurt the most, or you remember the most and learn the most, is the ones you mess up on. And I know me, of all times of the year, it was the last day of Georgia season. That's been a long year to live with that one. I can cry for about 9 months. Man, I've been having dreams.
The way you talk about it sounds like it happened yesterday.
I'm telling you, man, I have started having recent nightmares of that turkey.
Yes, sir. We got this turkey right around the corner. We just got here. I'm in the middle of a vine thicket. We got the decoys behind us. Down the road. Don't move, don't move.
turkey was right there. Man, he came right to the call, come in just textbook, and just caught me moving, trying to get set up. I was a little bit in the vine thicket, and that's one that's just tough to swallow, but it's a lesson learned.
He gobbled good and was coming. 95 degrees. It's hot. We're gonna keep moving.
Man, that one, I'm telling you, that turkey, it still stings. Oh, it hurt right there, right in the heart.
Man, I can relate though, because there have been a couple times, even with me, just set up real quick. You know, when that bird's hot.
Sometimes you overthink it.
That's
I mean,
right.
and you know,
sometimes the best thing you can do is just sit down.
Yeah, just get back to the basics, or at least, you know, in that scenario, have a tree picked out where you're gonna go if one did gobble. But I mean, like I said, it was just learning, man. You live and learn, and you move on to a new season, which we're on the brink of right now. We're about to head to Florida for our first trip of the year. We're gonna have blogs up, and our next episode will be from Florida.
I cannot
Hard to believe, Spring Thunder 2019 season's here.
It's here.